from MCC, Management Challenge Commission. Members of the senior management team. We have the Honorable Deputy Zoo. He's the Deputy Minister for Economic Policy and Economic Management in the Ministry of Finance. We have the Honorable Karen Johnson. She's the Deputy Minister for Budget and Development Planning. We have the Honorable Bill McGee Jones. He's the Deputy Minister of Administration in the Ministry of Finance. Next is Honorable Neti is the Accountant and Controller General of the Government of Liberia. We have Mr. Coffey, he is the Senior Consultant in the Ministry of Finance. At this time, I will now have the Honorable Anthony G. Myers, Acting Minister of Finance and Development Planning, to now make the official remarks on behalf of the Government of Liberia.
Again, continuing on the previous protocol, we want to
firstly don't introduce himself and then ask the protocol. Sorry for doing your job.
No, but when you speak, then we introduce her.
you want it that way? No, I think it's good.
So thank you, Mr. Minister. My name is Carrie Monahan. I'm the Managing Director for Africa at MCC, and it's really an honor to be here. I'll let my team, most of them arrived last night from Washington. I'll turn it to them to introduce themselves.
Thank you, Carrie. My name is Shu Cooper. I work on the Finance, Investment, and Trade team for MCC and working on the Liberia.
And Sheena is Liberian American. I am also Liberian American, yes. So I'm home, yes.
Okay, thank you. It's so good to meet you. I'm Peter Glick. I'm one of the economists on the MCC team.
Thank you all. Steve Anderson, also an economist with MCC and on the Liberian team. I will be Liberian American by the time I leave.
I'm Deidre Fair James, not an economist, but I work with Sheena in finance, investments, and trade.
Hi, I'm Sophia Marcus. I'm with the Economic Analysis team. This is my first time in Liberia, so it's such an honor to be here. Thank you.
Okay, before we go to the Minister, but not the last, we also like to introduce Mr. Herman Youngquest. He's the Assistant Minister for Economic Policy in the Ministry of Finance. And sitting far ahead is the Honorable Alice Williams. She's the Assistant Minister for External Relations in the Ministry of Finance. And sitting at the back is Mr. Didi Sedimeni. He's the Assistant Minister for Expenditures in the Ministry of Finance. At this time, we now have the Honorable Anthony G. Myers, Acting Minister of Finance, to now make the welcome remarks.
Again, thank you very much, and again, the whole formal way now will say welcome to Liberia, and we've been following the progress since your arrival. You met the minister at the airport on arrival, but for us at the Ministry of Finance, this visit, the preparation and the actions leading to it go by more than a year ago until the pause early in the year, and now we have been put back on track, and we are very thankful for that. So on behalf of the Minister of Finance and essentially the President of the Republic, we say thanks to President Trump and the government of the United States for thinking of Liberia in this reconsideration of the MCC program. And again, like I said from the beginning, it just speaks to the long and historic relationship between the two countries, that even when countries around the world in our own position, who may even have probably better or they are better situated in terms of how far advanced they are in terms of their economic system or the start of the economy, and maybe their potential that Liberia will consider for this partnership. That speaks to the fact that on both sides of the ocean, Liberians and Americans consider each other as partners in the diplomatic sense, in the political sense, and now in the economic and development sense as it's been manifested here. So we've seen your itinerary and also show to us that you have a keen interest in researching more thoroughly the issues that Liberia faces as a development challenge. And from reading some of your initial write-up, preliminary research on the issue also show that you are interested in addressing all of the challenges that we have, both in the social development sense and in the economic development sense, and more particularly in the trade sense. Because we know also that all of these three different dimensions are interlinked, because social development means you have a better standard of living for the people, you have a better workforce that can then be leveraged by investors, and then thereby increasing their productivity and enhancing the ability for the country to trade more favorably with the rest of the world and improve all of their indicators like balance of payment or favorable trade balance, etc. So the fact that the US government is interested in helping us to address all of these economic fundamentals, again speaks to the relationship that goes way back into history, over 200 years of relationship. So without much ado, we know your itinerary is packed. We now allow the team, your team, to kind of just give us you already spoken to the minister level, but we know again for the purpose of the itinerary is good, because that's why we decided to bring all of our senior management and all of our key technicians in the background, because in the coming months, these are the people that we're going to be engaged more closely with. So this meeting, like I said from the beginning, is more technical, even though it's an in-session meeting for us, but we think it's more technical in the sense that some of the key issues, some of which we've already gotten initially, know what they are, and we consider this in the sense to be the formal launch of the MCC process for the second compact. Yeah, we know we have to do the country analysis, they have to be approved and so forth, but we still have the motivation that this, looking in hindsight, few months down the line, would be considered to be the formal launch of the MCC to in Liberia.
So first, thank you, Mr. Minister, for hosting us today. And I would like to thank all of you for the very, very warm welcome we received to Liberia right after we arrived from the airport on Monday. The minister welcomed us, and we just so far had a wonderful trip. And I know that's thanks to all of you at the ministry who have arranged a wonderful week of meetings for us. So I would just like to thank you, first of all, for the welcome to Liberia. For some of us, we've been here before. Some of us, it's the first time. So we're really looking forward to discovering more about your beautiful country. We also are extremely proud of our very long history and partnership between our two countries. And we're very proud of the work that we accomplished together during Compact 1. And really, the fact that MCC's board is considering Liberia for a second compact is a testament to that work, because to be honest, most countries aren't selected for a second compact. So it really is a testament to your commitment and engagements and the great success of that program. So we would like to thank you for that. Our team is here this week because, as Mr. Minister noted, MCC's Board of Directors will be considering considering in Liberia in December during their board meeting for selection for a second compact. And what we are doing this week is first discussing what are the binding constraints to economic growth here in Liberia. So if MCC were to provide a grant, an investment in the Liberian economy, where would be the best place to invest to really stimulate private sector investment and economic growth in Liberia for the people of Liberia, because we see the huge potential, obviously, of the people of Liberia, and that's why we're all here today. Second, we are looking, because of the board meeting in December, to identify what are some sectors or opportunities that would also benefit the United States if we were to invest in the people of Liberia. There are so many wonderful investment opportunities here in Liberia. So where's an area where it's a win-win for both of our countries? And our new administration their focus is trade, not aid, and I know that Liberia is extremely focused on increasing trade as well. So we see this really as a win-win for both of our countries. So today we're here to hear from you. What are your priorities for the country? What sectors have the most potential, both for the people of Liberia as well as for investment by United States companies? So we would really just like to hear from you today what your priorities are. And again, we brought many economists here this week, so just ready to hear from you and learn from you so that we can work together to make sure that Liberia is in the best position possible for the board meeting in December. So thank you again, Mr. Minister, for your questions.
Okay, at this point, we will now ask the press to please retire. Thank you. Press.
Yes, thank you for watching this.